Snow, and this is Gas and Go. Welcome to Gas and Go with Snow. We are here in sunny Southern California, San Diego International Auto Show, and I'm here with my friend Maria. Maria, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
So, what is your organization?
So, we are the San Diego Automotive Museum. We collect cars with significant stories in the San Diego region. Our focus, again, is just San Diego, but we'll take cars from LA too.
From LA too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's walk around and tell me a little bit about what we got here. So, what is this?
All right. This is Jonathan Mercado's 63 Buick Riviera, not an Impala. Jonathan is an incredibly talented and accomplished painter. So he did this whole car. He also actually did the bodywork.
Yeah, I heard he has like over 300 hours just in the pinstriping on this car.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, so and you could tell really it's the detail is really like out of this world.
So definitely check out one of the another of Gas and Go with Snow, because we actually talked to Jonathan about this particular car. All right, so let's go on. Let's check out another one. All right, so what do we have here?
Your attention, please. The San Diego International Auto Show.
Is it okay to talk?
Yeah, we can talk.
Okay.
We get, you got a microphone, so
I have a microphone.
don't have to worry about that.
All right. So this is another car painted by Mercado. You could tell it reflects his style. This one has less pinstriping in it, but it's still, you know, kind of that like flat neo-Aztec style. This is also a car from a different club. They named this one Combined Effort because of the amount of community involvement in creating this piece of art. Yeah. So they had all local artists work on this car.
Well, everybody that you know knows about Gas and Go with Snow knows I have a soft spot for the Impalas.
Oh,
I have a 62 Impala, and I love them. Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so tell us about Miss Sassy right here. What about this?
All right, Miss Sassy is a hot rod, obviously, but Miss Sassy is a 1930 Ford, which is a little more unusual for a to be hot rodded like this.
Yeah.
This car actually
I noticed
drives.
She has a small black Chevy under the hood.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Yeah, this is kind of a unique like driver. Yeah.
Oh, so they actually drive this a lot.
They drive it. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Drove in here. Yeah.
All right. And then now this one, you know what I like about this one?
What?
Training Day. Did you watch his movie?
Yeah, totally.
This is what he had a 79 Monte Carlo.
Yeah, it's cool. I feel like those 70s cars don't get enough like love, you know?
Yeah,
that's something I really like about this car. The cool sky blue color too. Also a local lowrider.
Yeah. Well, and I've seen this one in the San Diego Auto Museum many times. I've been there a lot, and I always notice this one, and it's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
so it is pretty cool. All right. So what about this guy?
Oh my God! Do you not know about this car?
No. What about this car?
This is an EV conversion. Revolt does these really high-end conversions up in North County. It is a 65 Mustang, but it does not drive like one.
Really? Have you ridden in this car?
I have ridden in this car, and you were driving it, actually.
So I'm guessing it's pretty fast.
It was a lot. Yeah, it was extremely fast. It hurts. Yeah.
Okay, well, there
something
you go.
I love, though, is the carbon fiber under the hood.
The carbon fiber hood?
Yeah, I really like that. And I love the attention to detail you guys put
You know what? That is actually a one-off hood. That thing was actually designed and specifically made for the dock.
How cool is that? Yeah,
so,
that's awesome.
All right, this is another one of my favorites here. And Carlos told me that he had this Cerakoted, right? And man, it looks so different from the first time I saw it. That paint looks like it's a mile deep. That looks great. It's
unbelievable. The shadow it makes is totally crazy. I wish we could like move it somehow, because then you can really get the full effect. But Carlos put in that cruising bound sign because him and Impala's Car Club and the Lowrider Coalition were involved in repealing the ban, the statewide and national city bans.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. So now, this one, I understand there's something pretty unique about this guy. Is this owned by a Japanese person, or was it a Japanese person that had a hand in building it, or what's the deal with that?
I don't think so. I don't know. It looks like the dashboard is done by a Japanese person. Yeah. But the thing I love about this car, it's got your classic, you know, like Impala Club style paint, right? But also, as you can see, the overload of the etching.
Well,
Every
that
single
engraving,
surface,
the engraving is really nice.
So even the underside of this one is engraved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I lived in Japan for several years.
Oh yeah.
And one of the things I really didn't understand until I actually lived there, the Impala lowrider movement in Japan is
really popular.
Huge.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And
how
actually
big
the
car culture
etching
is there.
they love.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So yeah, I'd say even more than the paint you notice on Japanese lowriders, the chrome.
Yeah.
The chrome etching. Yeah.
Definitely a nice car.
Yeah.
All right. What do we have here?
Well, this is part of our museum collection, San Diego Automotive Museum. This is our 2010 Tesla Roadster. That's the first generation Tesla. As you could maybe see, if you know, it's kind of built with a Lotus Elise body.
Yep.
But again, all Tesla, all electric components inside. So the Tesla engineers, again, pre-Musk, were the ones that created this car.
Yeah.
And this is not an original color. It's actually wrapped. We got it that way. And it does have a roof, so it's like a Roadster, but
so this is pre-Model S.
Yes, pre-Model S.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. This right here is a favorite.
Yeah, this is a total crowd
favorite. Yeah.
American favorite, everyone's favorite. 55 Chevrolet El Air Nomad. It's the two-door station wagon. As you know, Tri-5 Chevys are big, but this one is extra cool because it came with all of the factory features that you could get.
Oh, wow.
So it has a bunch of weird kind of like some practical features, you know, like that diffuser for lights.
Yeah.
And then that other thing that's supposed to like show you what color light the semaphore is changing to. I don't know if that actually like works. Yeah. But we have this all fully restored, had a frame off restoration. Everything's perfect.
And I noticed you got the spotlights.
Yeah, it has really cool little features on it. It has the wire rims too.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
A fully loaded 55.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, how about this?
This is our 1940 Pontiac Deluxe. Kind of a basic car, I think, but when it's so rare and in this condition, it's popular. Are we good?
All right. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, okay. So my favorite feature of this car is the like rear suicide door. So the doors all open together like a door of a building. And indeed, the inside of these cars is like a building. The inside is like very spacious and massive. Yeah.
I feel like I should have a Tommy gun hanging off the side of this thing.
Yeah, totally. I love, with these old cars, I feel like since they're in black and white movies, you kind of consider them monochrome, but they're always like, when you see that like deep purple, you're like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
Okay, now, this is my favorite of the whole display is this 51 Chevy. All right. Now, this is my favorite car here. And look at the color.
Yeah.
This is
really incredible color.
In the back. Yeah. But like this one,
I noticed
the detail on this car is
that pinstripe dash. I think it's like a 6-inch chop or something. It's like a lot. So it's your kind of really classic bomb profile.
Yeah, and then right down to the classic tail lights.
So not cool, classic,
but the custom tail lights, and then they have like an original California plate on there. That's really nice.
That's the kind of attention to detail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is this another one? Was this at the Auto Museum at any point, or?
I don't know if we've had this one. We've had another one of his cars before, but we do change our lowrider exhibit all the time. So we have the permanent lowrider space with 2 cars,
right?
And it changes about every month.
Nice.
So we're trying to represent a lot of clubs, like Viejitos is a club we have. Yeah.
Okay. And then now this one, I understand that this was never a road-going vehicle. This was a designated race car.
Yeah. So we're not even allowed to drive on the street. It's kind of so this company, Compass Racing, their main business is like a club environment where you can store your car.
Okay.
But they also do nonprofit work, specifically with kids, and this is one of their things that fundraises. Like they race it for fundraising.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of your basic race McLaren.
Okay. Yeah. Basic race McLaren. Those words don't even go in the same sentence together. Right? Basic race McLaren.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So that's a trip around the horn here at the display for the San Diego Auto Museum. So if you guys want to check out more vehicles, definitely come down to Balboa Park and check it out, because the displays are much more broad-based than this, and you'll get a chance to see a wide range of cars. And one of my favorite, definitely check out Louis Matar's car.
Yeah.
That is incredible. I love that thing. And that guy, he was just ahead of his time.
He was totally ahead of his time. Yeah.
So what's your favorite car over at the display? What's your favorite?
I actually love this Riviera right now. We have this on display on a turntable. But we have a really cool exhibit right now that is leaving in August. I don't know when you're going to post, or sorry, February.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's called Bootleggers, and it's talking about the relationship between moonshine running in the South and NASCAR.
And
yeah.
NASCAR?
Yeah. So we have some cool like cars
Okay.
that did moonshine running. So the big takeaway from that exhibit though is that they were actually doing it in Southern California too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So get down to the San Diego Auto Museum in Balboa Park and check out some of the displays. Don't do any moonshining though.
No, not allowed.
All right. We'll see you guys next time on Gas and Go with Snow.